Hello everybody, I'm Paisan Tom, and today I'm doing something a little bit differently. Today I'm actually going to be reviewing some footage from an Overwatch game from last night with some friends, many of which you probably know if you don't know all of them. But we had this game on Dorado, and you can tell by the title that our goal was to full hold on this map, which I've seen before in the Overwatch League. Now I am just going to start the footage. This is my first time reviewing Overwatch footage, and so bear with me if it's not the cleanest. But one of the most important things in this is definitely, in my opinion, the Mei. Now you can see the comp we're kind of setting up here. The Mei is most important in my opinion because she can wall off anyone who comes through that door. And then we also have the Ana, which is just great for those key sleeps, those key nades. Reinhardt, I think, is also very important just because his shield is so strong and his just ability to cleave damage with his hammer, I think, is also just very, very important. Now, aside from that, I think Baptiste is great as a healer just because the lamp can come in handy. His AoE healing is significant. He is one of the best healers in the game right now. As far as your other DPS and your other tank, I don't think it's the most important. I think these two picks, though, were very good in our circumstance, just because the D.Va can eat those key abilities and the Junkrat can just spam damage right through that door. Now, the first thing we do is, you can see the timer ticking down. I'm going to stop here. The reason I'm stopping here is because now you can see here, and again, bear with me while I try to kind of maneuver this, but you can see they are setting up already here. They don't know where we are. They can't see us, so they're ready to come through this door. Now, if we were to poke a little earlier, say we came here, we didn't stop at the corner, we ran all the way through, they may see us with, 15 to 20 seconds left, and at that point, they can just say, hey, let's just all go out a different door, or hey, let's just all go right upstairs and kind of just get the high ground on them. But I have found that a lot of the time, once they're here, once they're ready to go, they're not going to want to readjust. I mean, why waste all that time readjusting when you can just come right out the door and try to force it? So that's how I'm going to kind of preface it. Now, as the timer comes, it hits about 5 seconds. I'm going, all right, let's go now. So as soon as the 5 hits, I'm ready to go. I call the team like, let's everyone just go. And so that's what we do. And now my job is to always wall off anyone who comes through that door. If there's one person out, you wall them. And then all I do is I spam through the door. Now, one of the greatest things here is that Roadhog, even if he can hit a hook, he's kind of far back in there just because of the Ryan swing, just because of me freezing. So even though he's about to hit a hook on me, he can't pull me close enough to one-shot me. And again, I'm just spamming my cryo freeze right through the door as well. The other great thing about Dorado is that their healing is back a lot further. So they could be at this door, and we can still hit them. We can still poke them down. And now we can use this cover as well just to get good angles and to prevent them from getting angles on us. Now again, here I am. I'm walling off. Kind of awkward with the Roadhog up above, but he still really can't do much. And by the time they can do anything, the Roadhog is dead. So now, we've done this in the past, and we've done it for like a minute, 2 minutes. We've never gotten that big of a hold. Now you can see, we already have several ults online. They're struggling to get any ults going. We're just dishing out so much damage, and they're dishing out so little. It's actually kind of funny. A lot of times I feel like they just don't know what to do. And now let's kind of like look around and see what exactly is going on here. So they have Echo, who's still for some reason trying to poke through the door here. We have Mercy, who is sitting in the corner over here, trying to prevent, the poke on her, just trying to heal anyone. They're still kind of just trying to come through this door here, and it's not really working for them, but they're trying to just stick with it. Tracer tries to go up top. She doesn't really get too much done. She can't do that much damage from up there by herself. They're still trying to force this through, and you can see we are just not letting them through. Right? So Roadhog tries to come through again. I have the wall. Stop him again. He just can't do anything. We just have Ryan swinging. We have all the heals coming through. They can't really get damage. Now, they do try to come through this door over here. And hang on, I do want to back up just a little bit here. Go back to my perspective. Now, when I finally see them come through the door over there, it does concern me. I'm like, all right, they're finally getting smart. They're trying to take a different route. Is this when they're going to make us fall? But then I remember I do have my ultimate, and we do have many more ultimates online. They only have their one support ult. They don't have a lot going for them. And so we can just kind of see how this plays out here when they finally try to rotate around. Again, Echo tries to make... Echo can't do too much either. Echo probably could have, but they just weren't getting too much done. Fortunately for us. Now, the other thing I will say before we get to that next point, we are in... Our SRs are all over the map. We have people who almost never play. We have people who play all the time. We are ranging from probably low gold, high silver to diamond. That is my team's right now. That is kind of our range. Now you may say, hey, why am I taking advice or why am I watching a review from a gold player, a gold/plat player? The reason being, we can make this work in our SR with our SRs being so low to decent. Diamond isn't that high, but it's decent. Really the biggest factor is going to be teamwork. If you can work with your team, you can do this at any rank. Now you may say, hey, but I'm a much higher rank. The other team's going to be smart. Yeah, but if you're a higher rank, you're also going to be better. So you can still make it work. As long as you can play as a team. And then you may say, oh, all my friends are very low level. Yeah, but now you're also going against lower level people who may not know how to counter this or may not know how to work around it. So no matter what skill rank you are, I believe you can probably make this work. Anyway, let's get on with it. Now you can see they do come out that door over there. Now Leshki, who is on Reinhardt, she doesn't play tank very often. She's a main healer. She did fantastic in this, in my opinion. She was swinging away. Our healers were doing a fantastic job at keeping her alive. They couldn't get too much damage coming through. We had D.Va doing her best as well to eat as much damage. You can see even if some of us fall, we have enough. Now, Reinhardt goes down there. Our D.Va was down. Our Reinhardt was down. Our other DPS was down. Now, at this point, we were a little concerned. We have Lucio dropping the beat as well at this point. So now now I also have ults. Mercy's ulting. I didn't realize. But Bradware over here says, Tom, now I know you can't hear us. We were in Discord call, but he says, Tom, you got to hold. You got to just stall. So I'm like, you know what? I have my ult. Let me see what I can do. So let's just let this play out a little more. They drop the beat. They're pushing. I'm getting healed so nicely. I drop it. Go into cryo freeze. I didn't expect this, but I get boosted. So now I just start going crazy, just right clicking. Just alternate firing, seeing what I can do. Again, the ults were probably the most important thing there. They kept me alive better than I could have hoped for. Fantastic job. All they wanted was to stall. So that's what I did. Honestly, there was probably some points like here where I probably should have died. But heals were on point. My entire team was on point. We continue holding. The charge on the ulting Roadhog was massive at keeping this going. So now we are right back, shoving it at their door, knocking them down as they're coming through. They can't get anything done. I missed the wall on the wrist there, but it was okay. Tracer can't really get anything done. Just not enough damage output. D.Va eating a lot of the damage there. And we continue on. They almost get me there. Now I'm concerned because now they are out the door. So I drop it, wall them off so they can't get me, and we're right back to business here. Now, I do believe shortly I go down, but team's still able to hold. I don't remember exactly when that was, but we're still holding at the door. You can see this is chaotic, this is scrappy, but that's kind of the point of playing this. As the time continues to tick down, they've made 0 cart progress, mind you. And again, I'm doing my best to just annoy them on the inside there, freezing who I can freeze. At this point, I'm just waiting for someone to peek out because I know it's about to happen. And the moment it does happen, I will be ready for it. There it is. We knock down this Reinhardt. He can't get anything done. They're right back to square one, basically. Now they're Junkrat throwing out some spam damage, and unfortunately, I do get knocked down by some rogue Junkrat bombs. You can see the Ana, our Baptiste fell, which was rough. I believe this is when a rogue bomb comes out and knocks me out. Or is the Reinhardt. So now 60 seconds remaining, and we are still here. So now let me go. I'm just going to fly around here. You can kind of see the chaos that's happening. Less shatters. Get someone. Now, again, I didn't see what was happening here because I was back in spawn. But I can see they are getting the kills. And that's all that really matters, is making sure they still can't do anything. Reinhardt is coming out. Our Baptiste is back up, trying to keep Lesh alive, and does so successfully. The Reinhardt lives. Now it's back to 30 seconds. I'm almost back at this point. I'm close to my ult again. I go down that way. And now I'm ready to wall off someone again if they try to come through. No one's done. Now we're at 15 seconds and still 0 card progress. They come through the other way, kind of come out swinging. We wall them off. They bring out the Junkrat bomb. We throw out the D.Va bomb, get someone. I try to freeze them. Fortunate there. Now it's an OT. They've gone no progress. Now, this, I believe, this is where the rogue Junkrat bomb gets me. I go down. Reinhardt goes down. Tracer gets a nice bomb. Now, they finally start in OT getting card progress. Now, mind you, where it is in OT, the amount of time it takes them to get to here, which is typically where a lot of teams take their first fight. You'll see we already back up and we are as a full squad almost. I will make a point to say almost. We are at a full squad at OT where people take their first fight typically. They are at a slight ult advantage, but we kind of take it running. Now at this point, we're all telling them back up, back up. Bradware tries to be a hero and sees what he can do, get more ult charge, etc. Brian does try to run, but you'll kind of see how that ends. It was a valiant effort by Junkrat, by Bradware. It was for naught, as you'll see in a second. He can't guarantee any of those kills. He does try. He just tries to stall the cart, honestly, and he does a decent job. He allows us to get back. And then here we are coming back. You can see we're basically almost a full team here. Cart is not even under the bridge yet, but next fight is about to come down. Here we are in OT, and you'll just see how this plays out. I try to wall them off here. They get a really good shatter. I try to wall off the rest of the team. I unfortunately just wall everyone together. Again, I'm just trying to stall. Reinhardt does go down. And again, they do have the ult advantage, but as you can see, I'm also about to go down by Junkrat. I think that's okay because Baptiste ult, and now we just kind of pressure him off, and there's not much else they can do from this point forward. Really good Junkrat. Winston jumps up, and that's all she wrote. So guys, I hope you guys like this. I don't know if I did a good job explaining it. It was a hell of a ride. Just this entire thing, I mean, from start to finish, it was so scrappy, but it was so much fun, and I'm happy we were so successful in getting an almost full hold on Dorado. Now, if you guys did like this, let me know down in the comments. If you do have any suggestions how to make this more efficient, if you do have any suggestions, I mean, countering it should theoretically be pretty easy. I mean, I think a pharmacy just kind of coming out at the top, Flower just setting up here, just kind of jumping and shooting bombs down on cart, especially at times, when we're all just kind of here. I feel like having that pharmacy here may have made a pretty big difference, just kind of raining damage, especially onto the back line. Because back line goes down, I don't think the front line would survive anymore. And so I think we played really cohesively, and I think our team played really well. Everyone. I feel like if anyone didn't play that well, it wouldn't have worked as well as it did. So kudos to my entire team, who again, the SR and the MMR is all over the place. So the fact that we were able to play so cohesively really says something. But again, I feel like they probably could have done better in countering it, but they just simply didn't. Now, I do have other things that I would like to share on YouTube and see, things that I haven't seen that much before, things that work. There's especially one thing here on Dorado that is really cheesy and interesting. I'm looking in this direction for a reason. But anyway, if you want to see more things like this, let me know down in the comments below as well. Give it a like if you did like it. If you want to see some other cool tricks that I personally like, a lot of things involving some teleporter, let me know. Now I'm just rambling at this point, but guys, thanks for watching this video. Thanks for watching this near full hold on Dorado. It was a lot of fun, and I enjoyed talking about Overwatch, so it is something I'll consider doing in the future as well, if you guys want to see it. But anyway, that's going to be it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, I'm Paisan Tom, and I'll see you next time.